Hey guys, it's Cthulthu here. So, as you can see, I've been doing the Fremnik sagas. Obviously, my main goal was to complete them with 100% the abridged and unabridged versions because it's essential for me getting my completionist cape back. So, I was wondering just a little bit. I mean, I had an idea, but I was still wondering whether I'd keep my completionist cape maybe for a week or so after not meeting the requirements for it. But as you probably expected, it's exactly like the quest cape, where you lose it straight away. It goes into your inventory, and it probably goes into your bank if your inventory is full, I guess. But yeah, in my case, it went into my inventory, telling me that I don't have the requirements to wear it anymore, and yeah, that I would have to complete the Fremnik sagas. So it is nice. It does give you a list of the things that you need to do in order to get the in order to be able to wear the completionist cape again. But yeah, I am slightly disappointed. I mean, I wish they would change that. I mean, I don't think it's right to take it away from us, you know, just like that. I think they should give you a certain time period in which to complete the new quest and the new content before taking the completionist cape away from you. Because I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure I said this before, but when the fight kiln came out, I'm sure people wanted to do the fight kiln with their best gear, and that would have included a completionist cape. But obviously they couldn't do the first fight kiln with a completionist cape because you don't have the rights to wear it until you've finished fight kiln. So yeah, I mean, it's not supposed to be just a cape that signifies, it symbolises that the player has completed a lot, but it's also supposed to just be, the very best cape that you can get in game, and so, as a point of view from just the gear that you're wearing, it should be something that you keep for at least a week and allow them to complete the new content within a week before taking the completionist cape away from them. So yeah, tell me what you think about that. This is actually going to be, so for the next minute I just want to quickly ask a couple of questions. So firstly, I'm gonna be in these vlogs talking a lot about Slayer, and to be honest, I'm getting a bit tired of it. I mean, I can imagine the content, the audio content is going to be very boring if I keep talking about Slayer. So I need ideas on what else to talk about. So do you have any questions for me, or do you want me to talk about a specific subject or anything like that? What I'll do is, I think we should do this maybe every video, but maybe you guys should, suggest something, and then I'll take the top rated suggestion, whatever it happens to be, and I'll talk about that if I find time for the next video. And whenever I happen to finally reach the subject, then on that video you can then decide for another piece of content. You can ask me another question, and I can include that in another video in the future. So yeah, I think it would be best to do that, because then it's not always Slayer involved, which is what it's going to be now, because it's just going to be me doing either Slayer, because that's what I'm doing right now, but also it could be Fremnik sagas. It will be the new content as well, because yeah, I've got a reason to do the new content as soon as it comes out now. I can't be without my completionist cape for more than a week. In fact, I'm pretty happy that they didn't release content the week before Fremnik sagas, because it gave me an entire week to enjoy the completionist cape without having to think of the next thing to do. And you know what, that makes me wonder what the next thing is, because I don't know what's coming out next week now, or whether it's going to be in the May behind the scenes. But yeah, hopefully it's not too big, because I don't really want to go through too many hoops in order to get my completionist cape back again. So yeah, just those two things. Let me know if you want me to talk about anything, if you have any questions that I can answer in this video. Also, if you want me to make any really, really bad guides, then let me know. I will make a guide about pretty much anything, though it will be bad, it will be missing quite a lot of information, and it will get you killed. But yeah, now talking about the Fremnik saga, so they were quite decent. Yet again, it was the same two themes. It was the Thok theme, which is, pretty funny. I love the storyline. It's just entertaining from start to finish. And then you had another theme, which is, the darker theme. So they played Fremnik sagas the exact same way they played it the last time. You have the darkness side, you have the dark side, and then you have a funny side. And yeah, they were both great, great sagas to play. The Thok saga is always going to be the favourite, though, the people's favourite, because it's just so entertaining. You got the crabs, the crabs mating at the end of the video. In fact, you'll see the scene here. In fact, you know what I should have said at the start of this video is, do not watch the video, because you're going to get a lot of spoilers that you might not want to see. But yeah, it's a thoroughly entertaining what do you call it, saga content. And I hope Jagex do more of this sort of thing. I want to see a Thok quest. We need more Thok content in this game. And let's see. So and so the darker side of it. I guess it wasn't too dark, was it? Actually, but it was still pretty fun. I tried to do it without a guide, and I completely failed, mainly because I didn't have any audio on, and I ignored the suggestion to turn audio on. Thinking, oh yeah, I don't need audio, I can do this without the audio, because it kind of hinted that you might not need it, but clearly it wasn't the case. You do need the audio to do the whole memory thing for the lower level saga. I can't remember what it's called, something like Nubis maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that was decent. And I like the fact that they gave you different endings, so there were 4 endings depending on your final decision, and that was nice as well. What I didn't like about it is the fact that you had to get the memories 100% right, otherwise you were going to get everything else wrong. So basically, if you haven't already done the quest, if you get the memories wrong, you'll only get 2 options when you're asked certain questions by the people in the dungeons. Whereas if you get the memories right, then you get you get 3 options, and the third option is always the right option. So yeah, basically, if you make one mistake from the very start, getting the memories wrong, then you're not going to get 100%. You're going to get everything wrong. You're not going to get 100%. Forget 100%. You won't get 90%. You won't get 80%. You won't get 70%, because one mistake that loses you 10% actually loses you another 30% along the line as well, because you don't get the options, the chat options that you need to be getting. Kind of like, you know, without a Karos ring, you wouldn't be getting certain options that you need in certain quests. But yeah, and then so 2 other updates. So firstly, they've released, they've started to reward people for completing quests with spins, and I don't know what I think about that. I think it's a good idea, actually. I like the fact that it's trying to encourage. I like the fact that Jagex for the last couple of months now have been trying to encourage people to actually complete content, because that's always nice. I mean, you can read about content and you might think that it's awful, but yeah, you never really know unless you try it, and sometimes the content can surprise you, and you know, I like that. So what I'm pertaining to is not just the spins for completing quests, but also the early bird bonuses that they've been giving. Because yeah, the early bird bonus obviously gives you an experience bonus if you complete the quest or the content within a certain period of time, and yeah, I like that idea. The only thing I don't like about it is that obviously I'm sure there's plenty of people that might not meet the requirements to complete certain content, and they don't ever get a chance to get that early bird bonus because they're simply not well equipped to complete it, really. I mean, the first one was no, it wasn't Motanya, but that was one of them, Mortanya tasks, doing easy and medium for the bonus. There was, I think the Elderkin was actually the first one, wasn't it? You have to get to a certain wave, something like 20 probably. And also complete the quest, I guess. So yeah, that was another thing, you know, you have to be strong enough to be able to do that. You have to be strong enough to at least kill 2 Jads, I think it was. So yeah, 2 Jads, level 10 and level 20, assuming that it was level 20 that they gave you the early bird bonus. Anyway, that was the update basically. So instead of being a vlog, this has turned out to be more of an update video, even though I'm sure you've seen the update videos from all sorts of manner of other different video makers, but yeah, this is my very retrospect, very retrospect. That's not what I meant to say, but yeah, very, I don't know, distant retrospect. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Nothing else to really say here, but you know what you can expect next video, more Slayer. So yeah, if you don't want it just to be about Slayer audio, me talking about my task and my drops, etc., which is basically all I can really think of talking most of the times, then give me something else to talk about. Give me some ideas. Look at what other people have suggested, and if you like their suggestions, give it a thumbs up so it reaches my attention. To be honest, it'll all reach my attention because I read all your comments. But obviously I want to go with the most popular from video to video. So the most popular will get my attention priority. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, see you around.